Concrete Cowboy. Okay, you gotta get on Netflix and you have to see that, Utah. We love horsemanship, you gotta go watch it. How many of us have seen Stranger Things? I think that's your crowd.
That's the crowd. That's the crowd. Stranger Things. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. The season 4 will come out pretty soon. We're trying to get this out to you guys as soon as possible. But thank you guys for being here. How is everyone?
So I want to start out, before we get into Stranger Things, I want to ask you about some of the other things that you've done. You started out as a child actor, you were in opera, you were on Broadway in The Lion King.
Yes.
Played young Simba. Do you ever have a plan to go back to Broadway?
Eventually. Maybe. Right now, I want to stay to the film and TV. I've kind of, I'm working on some stuff right now, so, kind of working on projects, making sure everything's set up right, making sure I choose my projects wisely. But yeah, I'll get to the theaters eventually again.
That's wonderful. Now you were in, your first feature-length film was Concrete Cowboy, yes?
Yes.
And that was an amazing show. If you haven't seen it, Utah, we love horses, we love outdoor sports, we love all this. This is where he goes to live with his father and learns all about horsemanship and how that can change your life. Now, you grew up in the city, right?
No, actually, I was born in the Bronx. But then
You have a ride home right there.
All right, bet. But then I grew up in upstate New York, Carmel, New York. That's where I spend most of my time. So I'm kind of used to the countryside. I'm not kind of, I am used to the countryside. So
we think of New York as the city, but upstate, think of Logan and Bear Lake. That's upstate New York. So did you had you ridden horses before that film?
Before the film, the last time I ridden a horse was at my sister's 6th birthday party. So it was like a pony.
It's a pony.
Yeah, but nah.
No, I loved it. You can go on Netflix and watch it. So Stranger Things, what was the audition process like? Did you know that you were going into something big?
No, honestly, it was just like another audition. It was just like, hey, audition for this. My agent said, it's like, hey, go audition for this new TV show that they're trying to do. And I'm like, all right, cool. So they sent us like a montage of like old 80s films, Goonies, E.T., Stand By Me. It's like, this is what we want to do, but we want to create this aesthetic. We want this show to feel this way. And I was like, all right, cool. So I auditioned. It's a long process. I'm just gonna give you the like short version. But I went in, I did self-tape, and then I did like another audition, and then I went out to like LA, and I met, for the first time I met Noah, and I met Finn, I already knew Gaten. He got casted before I flew out to LA. I was actually on a Zoom call with the Duffers, and they're like, yeah, we already casted Gaten Matarazzo. I'm like, I know that guy. And they're like, yeah, they showed me a picture. I'm like, oh wow, because we both were on Broadway at the same time.
Now, if you don't know, Gaten was Gavroche in Les Miserables.
Yeah.
Hello, Michelle, my name's Gavroche, right?
Yes,
And the two of you used to hang out together with some of the other Broadway kids when you were young.
Exactly, yes. He does his research, guys. He knows, hey, you can do this for me, man. No, but, we used to hang out a lot on Broadway, and we hang out at this park and everything. But and then I auditioned in LA, and then I came back home. Actually, what was funny? I was riding bikes in my neighborhood with my friend, like in the woods and everything. And I was like, hey, I might be going out to Atlanta to film this new TV show. I don't know. And then there was like, all right, catch you later. And I'm riding my bike back home. I got a phone call from the Duffers, an unknown call, and they were like, hey man, well, this is what happened. They told me that they would call me regardless if I got it or not. So I didn't know what the call was for. And when they called me, they're like, hey man, they dragged it out. They were like, man, I just wanted to give you a call because, we saw each other in LA, and I'm like, all right. They sounded super upset. I was like, all right, let's see what's gonna happen. And then they were just like, you got the part, you're Lucas on Stranger Things. I'm like, oh yeah! And I was super excited. I was like, yes, finally, get to do your series regular.
Yes. Now, when you were doing this is my last question, then I'm going to start opening it up to our line over here. So if you want to ask questions, get in line over here, on this side over there. Or right in the center if you need to. Is there, as you went through this process, setting place in the 80s, as someone who was an 80s kid, is there anything from the 80s, any technology, any music, anything from the 80s that you said, man, I would have liked to live then?
Anything that the outfits were bad. No, the music was solid. I mean, the reason why music is great today is because of the legends from the 80s. So, yeah. I like this is Stranger Things. I'm gonna talk. The 80s is great. It's the best. But I'm more of like a 90s guy.
Good. Good. Other 90s people out here?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with our first question up in the front row. If she's gonna lead you. Oh, I apologize. It looks like she's gonna lead them over to the
starting over here.
You're the first one. Great. Okay, Mr. Spock.
So what do you actually think of New Coke?
Sweeter, bolder, better. I think it is. It's good. I mean, it is sweeter. It's honestly, I don't know the difference. Isn't like they're like classic Coke, just like stronger. It's I feel like guess it is pretty sweet. Yeah. What do you think about it?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Then I liked it. I love it because you liked it.
Thank you so much. Very logical. Yes, next question.
How did you like working with Priya Ferguson?
Oh, she's great. She's so much fun. She's hilarious. Priya's the best. I love her. She's awesome. I can't really say because it's a new season. I was about to spoil something, and you guys were gonna get on tape, and I would have got fired. So, but when I come back, maybe in next year or another, yes, I'm definitely coming back to Utah. I will tell you a story.
So come back next year and ask for him to come back again. Yes.
So, what is your favorite season of Stranger Things and why?
Wow, thank you. Ooh, he wants to know why. All right. Like filming or just watching?
Just like
Overall. Dang, man, you're making this complicated. I would say season 2. Season 2 was just so much fun. Just filming, the Halloween vibe, the Ghostbusters. We were coming back into a new season. Season 1 was a hit. Everyone loved it. And I was like, all right, now we're gonna make another one. And I think coming back into it, and Sadie and Dacre joining the cast, and Sean Astin, it was dope. I think season 2 probably was like really fun to me.
And thank you so much. And direct from the mall ice cream shop, here she is.
Here she is.
Who is your favorite person to work with in Stranger Things?
I don't like anyone on the show. No. That's why I'm here by myself. No. Who's my favorite person on the show? I don't really have a favorite person. I like everyone equally, but of course, gotta pick my guy Gaten. He's just he's just always in the mood. I can go to him with anything. We have great conversations. Like lunch, every time we just have like super deep like conversations that it's not just like, hey, how are you? Ha ha ha. Like we really just go into like life. We're maturing, going into our young adulthood. It's interesting. It's crazy. It's great growing up with him. So I would say Gaten. But I love everyone. Everyone's fun. Yeah.